Mayor Eric Adams. Mayor Eric Adams of New York City. He's a man who has dealt with many challenges before. He's an individual that claims to be a leader of the great people of New York City. But let's face it, the man is a hypocrite, a fraud, and very similar to like my mayor here in the city of Chicago, Mayor Brandon Johnson. Um, Under both their administrations, both cities have gone down the toilet. And this is the same mayor who is also cutting social programs in New York City and also still being indifferent towards the migrant crisis, especially New York City being a sanctuary city similar to Chicago. But somebody decided to confront him. Somebody decided to speak out against him, to which I have to say, this was pure gold. If you're ready to laugh, enjoy it. This is great. This is a politician who thinks, oh, somebody knows who I am. Aren't I pretty? Aren't I special? No, you are not. I hope all these politicians realize that people are getting tired of their shite, from city politicians to federal politicians. People don't respect you guys and gals anymore, especially those in positions of power, those who dictate and talk down to us, because this video sums up the whole emotion of the American people towards all politicians. This is great. It's pure gold. I hope you're ready to laugh.
Are you Eric Adams? Yeah, fuck you! You support the guys in Palestine. There are homeless people all over New York. You're always partying. You don't actually care about the citizens of New York. Why are you even in Miami? You know there are people being arrested there. People are homeless in New York. People cannot afford food. You keep cutting the education budget so you can fund the police. That's all you care about, funding the police. Everything is underfunded.
That's great. By the way, everyone on that plane, including Eric Adams, the first thing all of you should have done, though, is double check and make sure that that's not a Boeing airplane you're getting on, okay? That's the one thing I would have worried about. But hold on. This right here in real time. Let's go ahead and rewind this, right? So hold on. Hey, are you Eric Adams? Notice he smiles first.
Eric Adams?
Hold on. He's like, yes, that's my name. Smiles, yes.
Yeah, fuck you.
One more time.
Are you Eric Adams? Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's me. I'm special. I'm the mayor of New York City.
Yeah, fuck you. You support the guys in Palestine.
He's like, why'd you say fuck me? That hurt my feet. Oh, my goodness. Eric Adams is behind the door, the emergency door exit. Eric. Whoever gave you that assigned seat, they don't like you.
There are homeless people all over New York. You're always partying. You don't actually care about the citizens of New York. Why are you?
Whoa, he's actually by the emergency exit door, too. Two of them. Oh, dear God. Oh, somebody really doesn't like you. On an airplane, no less. Everything that's happening. By the way, he's looking back like, why'd you make fun of me?
Even in Miami. You know people are homeless in New York. People cannot afford food. You keep cutting the education budget so you can fund the police. That's all you care about, funding the police. Everything is underfunded because of you.
Holding the line.
Hold on, one more time. Sorry, we're gonna play this one more time. Just it's just pure gold.
Are you Eric Adams?
Why, yes, I am.
Yeah, fuck you. You support the guys in Palestine. There are homeless people all over New York. You're always partying. You don't actually care about the citizens of New York. Why are you even in Miami? You know there are people being arrested there. People are homeless in New York. People cannot afford food. You keep cutting the education budget so you can fund the police. That's all you care about, funding the police. Everything is underfunded.
Meanwhile, there are protests happening in New York City, especially in many prominent universities. There's protesters who are speaking out. There are people who are upset with Eric Adams, the way he presents himself to voters. I mean, this is a guy who seems very aloof and indifferent. The New York Post, they say far left pro-Palestinian flyer takes aim at Israel in unhinged rant. F you. I think this was a great rant. I prefer it. A foul mouth, and I love her for that, flyer berated Mayor Eric Adams, as she should, on a New York-bound airplane, whining that he supports genocide in Palestine. Oh, New York Post, come on. Yes, and scolding him for partying too much in a caught-on-video confrontation. By the way, this whole pause of him, like, yes, I'm Eric Adams. Goofy. Adams was on his way back from Miami, where he attended the 2024 Concordia American Summit and spoke about the Big Apple's migrant crisis. Well, when you make your city a sanctuary city and you say you're going to do it, then all of a sudden you're surprised at how many migrants come to your city. You shouldn't be shocked. This is what, again, this whole idea of sanctuary cities was Democratic politicians trying to make themselves look better against Donald Trump. The man sitting next to Adams, as seen in this video, standing up and using his arms to usher the yelling woman down the aisle. Adams appears to point at the woman with his thumb, says, "She can't fly." What do you mean she can't fly? She can fly. She's super fly in my book. All the while, the woman continues to yell at Adams about the city's homelessness problems and police budget. Very true. You don't actually care about the citizens of New York, the flyer rails. Absolutely. Other people began again to yell at her for holding up the boarding process, and she eventually moves on from yelling at the mayor. A spokesperson for the mayor responded to the video saying plenty of other passengers came up to Adams during the trip and expressed their opinions of support for the mayor. That's called kissing ass. That's what they were doing. Again, don't be a kiss ass to these politicians. They don't deserve respect. Okay? They deserve to be criticized and called out, as they should. According to the mayor's office, Hisner flew to Miami Sunday, attended a conference on Monday, and flew back to New York City Monday night. All right. Adams is known for routinely hitting popular nightclubs at high-end restaurants in the evening after his work at City Hall wraps up, and has bragged about only needing 4 hours of sleep. So Eric Adams, he's partying it up, whoop whoop, and then he's eating at high-end restaurants, like all these politicians do. See, these politicians, no matter what, man, are they arrogant SOB. It's like we've got the bottom of the barrel. This is why we got to get money out of politics, and this is why we have to abolish all political parties. I mean, New York City, let's face it. I think Chicago politicians are the worst of the worst. But New York City, why are you trying to come after our belt? We're the most corrupt city in the country. Add in Washington, D.C., then we're number 2. But why is New York City trying to come after our belt? But critics have questioned how Hisner's affords to hang out at the swanky members only NoHo Club, Zero Bond, and pricey Midtown eatery, Ozertia La Baya, on his $258,750 annual salary. Why does he deserve that much money? Stupid ass politicians. God damn it, man. We can't have anything nice. That's what he deserves. Hey, let's have democracy in the chat. Let's have democracy in chat about that kind of salary. Hey, folks, type 1 for Kit. Eric Adams is the mayor of New York City, and that is a good enough salary for him. He's a hard worker. You're just a hater. You're a buster. A hater who likes to hate. A hating hater who hates. A type 2, man, these politicians don't deserve a single red cent because they're not looking out for us. I hope we get a lot of 2s in the chat. The Post reached out to the mayor's office for comment and did not immediately receive a response. The Post reached out to the Twitter account that posted the video, but did not immediately receive a response either. We invite the woman who called out Mayor Eric Adams to be on our show. So, hey, just for laughs, why not? One more time.
So you Eric Adams? Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. So you Eric Adams? Yeah, fuck you. You support the genocide in Palestine. Yeah, you're always partying. You don't actually care about the citizens of New York. Why are you even in Miami? You know there are people being arrested there. People are homeless in New York. People cannot afford food. You keep cutting the education budget so you can fund the police. That's all you care about, funding the police. Everything is underfunded because of you.
Trying to get holding the line.
And then all those people went up to Eric Adams and kissed his rear end. Oh, Eric Adams, we're sorry that somebody said F you. Are your feelings okay? Are you all right? Did you have a hard night partying all night and eating that good food? Did that big booted dancer twerk on you just far too long? Oh no, you gave more money to corrupt politicians and a corrupt police department? Oh my goodness, there's a homelessness crisis. Oh, Eric Adams. Oh, it must be so difficult being you. Just one more time. I'm sorry, folks, but this is pure gold. All right. The whole world is going crazy, and I think we deserve to laugh at these politicians. I'm Eric Adams, and I'm on an airplane.
Eric Adams?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's pure gold. I love every single minute of this. This is what I want to see. More of these politicians being called out, as they should.